check this. On stage, you will see with your own eyes Kid Rock rapping his songs while, let's be blunt, continuing the act of being white trash for clout, though he was raised wealthy in Michigan. And a man who loves to ride the slopes, Donald Trump Jr. He was a ski bum, guys. This video is courtesy of TMZ Sports and shows not just the man who shoots Bud Light cans for retweets and clout because he despises the idea of a trans person not only existing, but let alone being on a can of alcohol, though he sells said alcohol at his show still. But also the likes of Ric Flair, the nature boy, nature grandpa. The event, a fundraiser based in the great city of Nashville, Tennessee, hosted by a group named Log Cabin Republicans. Now, one may be asking, who the hell are the Log Cabin Republicans? Well, I'm going to tell you, because they represent, this is not a joke, conservative Republicans who are in the LGBTQ plus community. Now, this is the same group who you might remember hosted this individual. Former First Lady Melania Trump, where she was paid a reported $237,000 to give a speech via advocate.com. The papers show the bulk of income from Melania Trump came from licensing fees and the sale of NFTs. CNN would add, it is a mystery who actually cut the check. With the former, another notable face in the crowd, as we stated, Ric Flair. Here he is in all his glory. Clearly, his views have changed since 2016 because if one does remember, he did not vote for the Donald Trump Mike Pence ticket, nor did he cast a ballot for the loathsome, terrible selection of Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine. He instead wrote in himself. Also didn't vote Green Party. He gave this quote in an interview with Fox News when he said, quote, "No, I have not thought about running for president, but I should have run for governor in 2001. But they said I had too many skeletons in my closet. Imagine that. I'd make Trump look like a baby." Oh, I don't know, brother. I don't know. I do like the quote, though. From TJR Wrestling. Regarding skeletons in his closet, Ric Flair has been divorced 4 times and made claims he slept with over 10,000 women in his life. If that is to be believed, if that is to be true, it's up to y'all. When welcomed by Jesse Waters, a man who left his wife for a young producer at Fox News, left his wife and family behind, Flair was asked if he'd give any advice to an aging Joe Biden. He would say, and I quote, "No, not really. But I think we need someone who shows strength. We need somebody to say, hey, we are the United States. Kiss my behind." Although he says he does not wade into politics, he's long supported Republicans across the board, including in North Carolina. In 2008, he supported Mike Huckabee, failed stand-up comedian with his late-night show, Mike Huckabee. In 2016, he endorsed Ted Cruz.
Do you think you can win here, Ted? Are you taking off? Come on.
Yeah, they're going with me.
Hey, let's hop out of the way.
We're taking it.
Good jump. Good jump.
Let's also remember this guy.
I said, what we need to do is let's go in our neighborhood and let's become fathers of those fatherless child. Meaning, let's try to direct them in the right way.
Georgia Republican senatorial candidate Herschel Walker has consistently criticized absentee black fathers. This is a pervasive myth that has been disproven, by the way. But it turns out that until now, he's never publicly acknowledged 3 of his own children. Earlier this week, the Daily Beast reported that Walker had a second son. And wait, there's more. Walker eventually confirmed that he has a total of 4 children. Happy Father's Day, Herschel Walker. According to the reporting, Walker was ordered to pay child support starting in 2014. This whole thing came out because of a paternity suit from the mom.
What about teaching our Black men that if you lay down with a woman and you make a baby, it is your responsibility to stay there to make sure that that child is raised?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Give them good values that you have. That you say, you know what? And I said this to someone, I said, if you have a child with a woman, even if you have to leave that woman, you don't leave the child.
Right.
He also has repeatedly claimed he's a great father while, quote, bemoaning fatherless households. But the Daily Beast first reported that Walker has an estranged 10-year-old son. And then the next day, the Daily Beast broke another story that he actually has another son and a daughter, both of which have not been publicly disclosed until now.
That being, of course, Herschel Walker, a man who rails against abortions, yet has reportedly paid for many. In October of 2021, I don't know if y'all remember this, a fundraiser took place for the Georgia Senate candidate. Doug Flutie, Tom Glavine, and Ric Flair were listed as some of the attendees. Tom Glavine said, hey, I've been friends with Herschel Walker for a long time. I'm a friend supporting a friend. All right, bro. And then Doug Flutie got a ton of money when the United States Football League was still an actual business prior to Donald Trump running it into the ground by suing the NFL, saying that they are violating antitrust violations, sued them for billions of dollars. The jury did find that the NFL is a monopoly, but they awarded Trump and the USFL $1. Quick recap there. SE Scoops followed up with this line in their article. This appearance came shortly after allegations of sexual misconduct on the infamous plane ride from hell were addressed during an episode of Dark Side of the Ring, must watch. While Flair denied the allegations, WWE would temporarily remove his signature woo from their intro video. Most recently, Flair was kicked out of an establishment in Gainesville, Florida. He tweeted, I spent $1,500 at Paisanos to be disrespected more than I ever have in my entire life. Look, I don't know why, but there are a lot of people who do this. They capitalize each letter. I haven't looked into this. If anybody has any idea why people do this, let me know in the comments. After taking 20 pictures with customers and staff, I was asked to leave because of an issue I had with the kitchen manager talking too long in the bathroom. I would highly recommend that anyone who wants to enjoy a relaxing time in Gainesville at a nice restaurant to never visit this place, woo. Co-owner Jerry Roberts, when reached by the Gainesville Sun, would go on to say the evidence is clear. He declined to offer an explanation as to why Flair was asked to leave the establishment. He sent a prepared statement to the Gainesville Sun via text message. We have reviewed video of the incident that took place recently. It's clear our team worked in a professional manner to ensure the safety of guests and staff. We have thanked our team for their professionalism. We are proud of how they responded to this situation, using and displaying our team values. But let's get back to that event with Trump Jr., who is, according to the Daily Mail, cheating on Kimberly Guilfoyle, his fiance, forever fiance, Ric Flair, who we've gone over, and Kid Rock, who we're going to go over now. Oh, by the way, Chingy. This is a name that I've seen as well. Chingy is starting to be talked about more and more because he is leaning right and getting invited to these events. So, take it for what you will. LGBTQ Nation had the write-up of the century. The High Dollar event takes place in Nashville on September 29th with special guests Richard Grenell, Trump's out one-time acting director of national intelligence, and Kimberly Guilfoyle, who is the MC. More from the outlet. Sponsorship opportunities for Gays with the Cash include co-hosting for $50,000, which earns a VIP experience, program acknowledgement, and a photo opportunity, though with whom is left unsaid. Couples, $15,000, or sad gay singles, $10,000, can pay for the VIP experience alone, which entitles them to the unexplained pick opportunity plus their own acoustic performance and remarks. Wow. Which quite likely might be more entertaining than the main event itself. Well done. If you're poor, you can attend the reception alone. Singles cost $1,000, or together, couples, $1,500. Recall this, by the way, from Kid Rock. He'd ask his fans at a concert, and why these days is everything so gay? The crowd cheered what I'm about to tell you, because he said it. Gay rights, transgender this and that. I say let gay folks get married if they want, and I'm not even close to a Democrat, but things shouldn't be this complicated. And no, you don't get to choose, because whatever you have between your legs should determine the bathroom that you use. So an organization that says, it's LGBTQ plus for Trump is putting up people that are transphobic, that rail against everything being gay. This is the epitome of supporting and voting against who you are as a person and what you believe in. And sometimes it is simply the right to exist. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.